You've done everything they told you to do. You cut out fried foods. You stopped eating eggs. You reduced red meat. You switched to heart-healthy cooking oils. Yet your cholesterol numbers aren't improving. And every doctor visit feels like a countdown to heart disease or medication. But what if the real problem isn't your diet at all? What if the root cause is your gut? Modern research is now showing a powerful connection between your gut microbiome and your cholesterol levels. In many people, the gut, not the food on the plate, is what drives high LDL cholesterol, which means you can eat perfectly and still struggle if your gut bacteria are imbalanced or your gut lining is inflamed. So if you want to lower cholesterol naturally and effectively, the gut may be the missing link no one explained to you. In this video, I'm breaking down 3 science-backed strategies to restore your gut health so your body can naturally reduce LDL cholesterol and lower your risk of heart disease. These aren't random food trends or supplement hype. These are clinically studied methods that target cholesterol at the metabolic root. And make sure you watch until the end, because the third method reveals a surprising gut-liver connection trick using something you likely already have in your kitchen. 1. Repair your gut lining with prebiotic fiber. If you're still dealing with bloating, sugar cravings, or stubborn high cholesterol even after switching to a low-fat diet, your gut lining might be compromised. Most people believe high cholesterol is caused only by eating too much fat. But research shows that the intestinal lining plays a major role in how your body absorbs and regulates cholesterol. Your gut lining acts like a protective filter. When it's healthy, it keeps harmful molecules out of your bloodstream. But when it becomes damaged from things like frequent antibiotic use, high stress levels, ultra-processed foods, low-fiber diets, it becomes leaky, a condition known as increased intestinal permeability. This allows inflammatory molecules to enter the bloodstream, which triggers the liver to produce more cholesterol as a protective response. So the cholesterol problem starts not in the arteries, but in the gut-liver immune signaling loop. Prebiotic fibers like inulin, found in chicory root Jerusalem artichokes, resistant starch in green bananas, cooked and cooled rice/potatoes, feed beneficial gut bacteria that repair the gut lining and reduce chronic inflammation. This helps your liver finally regulate LDL cholesterol instead of overproducing it. A 2022 clinical trial showed that inulin lowered LDL cholesterol by 15% in just 8 weeks by repairing the gut barrier and reducing inflammatory signaling. Maria, age 61, had cholesterol levels stuck at 225 milligrams per deciliter for years, despite avoiding eggs and red meat. She added 1 tablespoon of inulin powder to her tea every evening and began eating a green banana smoothie twice a week. Within 6 weeks, her LDL dropped from 151 to 124, and her bloating disappeared. Her doctor said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." She wasn't avoiding foods anymore. She was healing her gut. And in a moment, I'll tell you which specific prebiotic fiber reduces LDL the fastest and the best time of day to take it. 2. Restore gut bacteria balance with fermented foods. Maybe you're already eating more vegetables and taking fiber supplements, but still not seeing a change. This is where most people get stuck. Fiber only works if you have the right gut bacteria to ferment it. When harmful bacteria dominate, they increase inflammation, disrupt bile acid recycling, signal the liver to raise cholesterol. But when helpful probiotic bacteria are restored, they produce compounds called short-chain fatty acids, especially butyrate, which lower inflammation, improve cholesterol breakdown, help the body excrete cholesterol through bile rather than storing it. Fermented foods like kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, tempeh provide live microbial communities, not just isolated probiotic strains like capsules. These live ecosystems can actually repopulate the gut, helping shift your microbiome toward a healthier, cholesterol-lowering balance. They also boost nutrient absorption, especially magnesium and B vitamins, which are essential for healthy lipid metabolism. But here's the key: not all fermented foods work the same. There is one specific fermented food shown to significantly lower LDL cholesterol in clinical studies. I'll reveal it in just a moment. Before we move to the most surprising and powerful strategy, take a second to like this video if you've learned something helpful so far. It helps more people like you discover natural solutions for cholesterol control and supports this channel in creating more research-backed content for your health. 3. Strengthen the gut liver connection with bitter vegetables. If you've already added prebiotic fiber and fermented foods but still notice cholesterol spikes after meals, the missing link may be something deeper: the gut-liver axis. Most people think of the gut and liver as separate organs. But in reality, they work as a coordinated system, connected by the portal vein, which acts like a direct highway delivering nutrients, chemicals, and microbial signals from your gut straight to your liver. When your gut microbiome is imbalanced or your intestinal lining is inflamed, harmful compounds can leak through the gut wall and travel into the liver. This overwhelms the liver's ability to regulate cholesterol production, bile recycling, and detoxification, causing LDL cholesterol to remain high even if your diet is clean. This is where bitter vegetables come in. Bitter greens such as arugula, dandelion greens, endive, bitter melon, artichokes activate taste receptors that stimulate the vagus nerve, a signal pathway that tells your liver to increase bile production. Bile is crucial because it breaks down fats, it binds excess cholesterol, it carries cholesterol out of the body through the stool. Without adequate bile flow, cholesterol can recirculate back into the bloodstream, raising LDL levels. Bitter vegetables also boost stomach acid production, improving nutrient absorption and preventing slow, sluggish digestion, which is a hidden contributor to metabolic imbalances. This makes bitter vegetables one of the most natural and effective ways to lower cholesterol from the inside out, by enhancing the body's own cholesterol elimination system rather than simply restricting dietary fats. But here's the secret that amplifies their effects. Combine bitter vegetables with a squeeze of lemon or a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar before meals. The acidity activates additional digestive enzymes and further stimulates bile release, accelerating cholesterol breakdown and improving liver function. Research shows that kefir can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 33% in 8 weeks. Samuel, age 68, had LDL levels of 170 and was told to start medication. Instead, he started drinking 1 cup of kefir every morning and added a tablespoon of sauerkraut with dinner. In 2 months, his LDL dropped to 132, his digestion improved, and his energy increased. His cardiologist was shocked and asked him what he changed. The answer was simple: he reseeded his gut. Now let's reveal the answers to the key gut cholesterol questions. You've stayed with this lesson, which means you're serious about lowering cholesterol at the root, not just masking it. So let's bring everything together. 1. Which prebiotic fiber works the fastest for lowering LDL cholesterol? This one surprises almost everyone. Your liver and gut are connected through the bile duct, which breaks down dietary fats, removes cholesterol from your bloodstream. But this system only works well when the bile is flowing freely. Warm water with fresh lemon stimulates bile production, helping your liver flush out cholesterol instead of storing it. Lemon contains D-limonene, a natural compound that enhances liver enzyme function, improves bile flow, reduces internal inflammation. Warm water increases intestinal motility, helping the gut remove excess waste, instead of allowing it to recycle cholesterol back into the blood. Rita, age 72, drank warm lemon water every morning for 90 days. She didn't change anything else. Her LDL dropped from 160 to 141. Her digestion improved. Her skin even looked brighter. When the gut-liver pathway works, cholesterol moves out, not in. 2. Which fermented food works best to lower cholesterol, and how should you use it? Among all fermented foods, kefir stands out as the most effective. Kefir is a fermented milk or water drink containing over 30 different beneficial bacteria and yeast strains, which is significantly more diverse than yogurt. This diversity matters because more strains mean a stronger ability to break down inflammatory compounds, improve digestion of fats, and support cholesterol removal in the liver. A study published in the Journal of Dairy Science found that adults who drank kefir daily for 8 weeks showed a significant reduction in LDL cholesterol and triglycerides compared to those who didn't. The probiotics in kefir improve how the liver processes fats, reducing the amount of bad cholesterol circulating in the bloodstream. Take Mrs. Francis, age 62. She'd been struggling with cholesterol levels for over 5 years, trying medications, diets, and supplements. Her doctor suggested adding just 1 cup of plain kefir each morning on an empty stomach. Within 3 months, her LDL levels dropped by 18%, her digestion improved, and her energy levels went up. Her doctor said, Sometimes the gut is the missing piece. She now calls kefir her morning medicine. Drink 1 cup of kefir in the morning before breakfast to allow probiotics to colonize the intestines more effectively. If you're lactose sensitive, simply choose water kefir or coconut kefir, and you'll still get the benefits. 3. What's the little-known trick that makes bitter vegetables much more effective for lowering cholesterol fast? Here it is. Combine bitter vegetables with a little lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. This acidity amplifies the bitter compounds, which then stimulate your stomach acid and bile production more strongly. Bile is made in your liver and helps break down and remove excess cholesterol. So when bile flow increases, your body begins flushing out cholesterol naturally. Research published in Food and Function showed that bitter greens like dandelion and arugula improve liver bile circulation. Adding acidic compounds like lemon increases the activation of digestive enzymes that handle fat breakdown. Mr. Daniel, age 70, had stubborn cholesterol numbers that didn't improve even after switching to whole grains and walking daily. His nutritionist introduced one simple change: a small salad of arugula, mixed greens, and a squeeze of lemon before lunch and dinner. In 10 weeks, his doctor told him his LDL dropped, his digestion was smoother, and his energy after meals improved. That tiny lemon squeeze triggered more bile flow than he realized. How to try it? Add fresh lemon vinaigrette to bitter greens like arugula or kale, or sip dandelion tea with a teaspoon of ACV before meals. This gut-liver activation is simple, fast, and powerful. Now your turn. Which of these 3 methods are you most excited to try? Repairing your gut lining with prebiotics, balancing your bacteria with fermented foods like kefir, or activating bile flow with bitter greens and lemon? Comment below and tell us. Also, what's your biggest challenge in lowering cholesterol naturally? We may feature your question in our next video. If today's video helped you understand the gut cholesterol connection, you're going to love what comes next. If this video gave you clarity, hope, or a new strategy to try, don't keep it to yourself. Someone you care about may be struggling with high cholesterol and doesn't know where to turn. Share this video with them. If you learned something new, comment which strategy you'll try first. Subscribe for more science-backed natural health guidance. Your heart health is not determined by age or genetics. You have more influence than you were ever told. And now you have the tools to use it. Let's heal from the inside out together.